This success story is of a top management professional with the MNC. Do you remember when did you buy your first life insurance? And did you actually buy it, or you were forced to buy by a friend of your dad? Even insurance has to be bought with a thorough analysis. Understanding your need, understanding your goal, understanding your age, understanding the tenure, so on and so forth. Insurance analysis is as important as you do your health analysis and choose the right plan for you. The challenge working on Murugeshan's portfolio was that he was a very conservative investor. He was very safe investor, and we had to change his mindset over a period of time to start taking a risk on his portfolio. The positive side today is that Murugeshan has a new insight on financial planning which he's learned after 15 years of corporate life. You have to watch the video to know what is the insight. Best part is that today entire family is financially well covered and there are no challenges to be faced by the family in case of any eventuality. Watch the video till the end why Murugeshan, after his 6 years experience, totally trusts on Wealth Munshi's advice. Can you please share a brief profile about yourself?
Director in Cognizant, handling the software development delivery. So we live in Bangalore.
Since how long you've been associated with Wealth Munshi?
I have been associated with Wealth Munshi for 6 years. The best part, what I learned in this association is how to protect certain fundamentals. I didn't even have a term insurance. We always started from that, how first basic protection, additional investment. Whatever you have recommended as informed earlier. If you say that this is a low debt fund, you won't get major returns, but the fund is protected. My style was more conventional. I always try to keep it as a conventional fund and protect. So that's where I have to change a little bit.
What made you buy your first investment with Wealth Munshi?
I think your strength is more on reference, right? You never publicize and then get customers, right? It is more of voice of customers for you. So I got to know about you. That itself brings in 50 to 60% of trust, by a trusted friend, number one. Number two, the initial approach, asking the right questions. And for the first time, how to build goals, right? Financial goals. And that also I learned. So my first investment is based on, we blindly go with what you say. And so far, that is what I am doing and I would continue to do. Give the job to the right person, right people.
What changes have you noticed with Wealth Munshi?
You have been upgrading yourself consistently. I could see initially it was more of a manual process. So most important, you keep upgrading your way of partnership, right? Like app, Wealth Munshi app is good one. Analysis report, where we are going wrong. What is the profile of our nature, right? Risk profile, etc. Keep investing, keep innovating. Keep thinking about end user experience. That is your strength.
Did the Wealth Munshi provide end-to-end solutions?
Wealth management, as I said, that's what I have understood, but against goals. What coming to my mind, of course, I follow the, whatever the posting on the social platform, YouTube, some education, what you keep providing to understand financial terms better and better understanding of finance. I keep watching. Apart from that, definitely the ease of transactions. Last week, I have an emergency fund need and then get the money immediately on the second day. So on top of my mind, the digital experience without much of intervention. Of course, people are available on WhatsApp and response. The investments, whatever I have made, is always maintained its commitment. Whether it is high or low, doesn't matter. At least you will say in the beginning, this is a low fund, this is a high fund. It is always performed as per that, right? So the best experience is more about your ability to assess the risk of the fund and guide the customer accordingly. I'm sure you will do a lot of homework for that. It's not that easy that whatever I have invested, it has delivered its promise.
What do you think has been the most unique feature of Wealth Munshi?
Platform, the digital platform is what you have a lot of for transacting, buying, selling.
What do you think is the USP of Wealth Munshi?
How you're modernizing and making the things easy. But most important, beyond technology, the relationship. If you're recommending a fund, no questions asked, we will blindly go. So that comes on the relationship. I think USP is the relationship. That's what I also strongly believe, because the relationship matters.
What differentiates, according to you, Wealth Munshi with the other boys in business?
So one is digitized experience, and relationship. I think these two things, the trust and relationship, I can probably say that. Never I felt that there was a push, right? It was always on a need basis.
Was there any eye-opener on associating with the Wealth Munshi? How did this make a difference to you?
Term insurance is a big eye-opener. How important to protect me and my family, which I got it after 15 years or 14 years of work experience. I think that was a big eye-opener, and even I see a lot of people still not paying attention to that. So I felt so satisfied that, okay, I always feel little comfortable, okay, at least fundamentally it is protected, right? Your coverage, your risk, your liability, this kind of unexpected world, it's more important for us to have some basic protection. That's an eye-opener.
Were the recommendations on your portfolio made by Wealth Munshi keeping in mind short, medium, long-term goals?
Data collection covers all what you said. As a customer, if you feed that information properly, we miss, then obviously there are few goals which will also get missed. Even our minute expenses are captured on a monthly basis. So if we do a good job, there is a high possible feel of where do we stand and what is required.
What advice you'd like to give to other investors who would like to associate with Wealth Munshi?
Be ready to be more structured and be little tech savvy, right? If you have to deal with them, you have to be connected to the technology. Provide your inputs rightly. So if you don't do that, then recommendation may not be 100% relevant. That's what I would recommend.
What, according to you, are the core values of Wealth Munshi?
Professionalism, honesty, and technology. I'm always afraid if I don't connect as planned, then am I missing something? Certain benefits of the markets which you will come to know much earlier than us, even before it comes into the paper or something. You value the relationship first, so I should give that credit to you.
You have to rate us from 1 to 5, 1 being excellent.
I would definitely say 2.
Guys, please don't forget to subscribe on the channel of Wealth Munshi. Click on the bell icon and get the latest updates.